This hand is taken straight from Vlog 11, Hand 6. We're looking down at Queen Jack offsuit in the big blind, and we're going to be using Equilab to further analyze this hand. We're facing a cutoff open to $15, and using the cutoff open range from the Upswing Poker charts, we find that Queen Jack offsuit is a mandatory defend of the big blind. The cutoff open range is very wide, and Equilab says we have 45% equity against this range. We're going heads up to a flop, which comes pretty good for us. We have top pair on a pretty dry board. We check to the raiser, who bets 2/3 pot. The flops to c-bet chart says that the PFR should bet about 70% of the range at a 2/3 sizing, so this is really good. In this situation, we have about 64% equity with top pair against the 28% we need against the 2/3 sizing. We have to make the call here, and there shouldn't be any other play. We're going heads up to a turn, which is a pretty dry card. We check to the raiser, and they, in this situation, bet 3/4 pot, sorry. In this situation, for this 3/4 pot bet, we only need 30% equity to call, so we make the call, provided Equilab says we have 45. We're going heads up into the last card, which comes an offsuit 10, and now things get a little bit different. In this situation, in the original hand, we checked, and the PFR checked back, and we were good. In the new hypothetical situation, the PFR is going to now bet full pot after we check. Now, this is a really, really interesting and thought-provoking situation. When they bet full pot, they are effectively saying that they have 2 value hands for every bluff hand if they're playing perfectly balanced. So when we look at our Queen Jack offsuit, we have to look at how much of their range in that situation we have to beat in order to make a profitable call. For a full pot bet, we need to be good about 33% of the time, and Equilab says that against a appropriated range, I had to do a little bit of different combo sorting and assumptions to get this one perfect, but Equilab says that with appropriately selected bluffs, we've got about 39% equity, which is far, far more than we need to make this call profitable. So in this situation, I think the correct play should be to call a full pot bet with top pair kicker against an opponent who's playing perfectly balanced. Now, if you know your opponent has more value hands on these rivers, you can start to adjust these equities based off of different player profiles, or if your opponent is just spewing all over the place, then you can start to call more in these situations. But in this situation, let's take a look at what happens.
Plan.